Hey, Shalom, Akim. This is Yabataz. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahbashim Yahushai. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to all you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, striving for the hopeful lay, enduring all afflictions and seeking out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Ruha Rakakwadash Brakatham Akim. All right. I just want to make a video real quick regarding this incident that happened today here in Midland, Texas area. Okay, this is an article. You see, it says breaking active shooter killed after several shootings in Odessa. Posted Saturday, 4:13 p.m. August 31st, which is today. Updated Saturday 5:44, and it says, and you know, if brothers that know and watch my videos and know anything about anything that I do, I know the brothers up there in Dallas, Texas know I've been over there in Midland, Texas, and I had witness to a brother out there, and the Yahweh Bashim Shah woke this brother up, the brother Azar. So I set him up, so now he's out there in Midland, Texas, preaching, and so yeah, man, and there's a lot of things that kind of happened in between the 2.5 years that I was there, and a lot of people, I mean, you know how people are in the world, man. They want to talk shit and not knowing who they're talking to and who they're dealing with. Not saying that because of anything that happened regarding me that this was the cause of it, because we know there's chaos going everywhere. And it's just the way it is, and the spirit is out, and people are waxing worse and worse. But it's kind of a beautiful thing for me because just of recent there was a lot of men that were conspiring against me and bearing false report, false witness, and making up all forms of lies against me, and and I hope it gets worse. You know what I'm saying? I hope through the spirit of power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, I hope Yahweh Shai rains hell upon that place, and especially these motherfuckers that think they're in good place. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna read. You know what I'm saying? It says Odessa, Texas, police in Midland report a gunman was shot and killed at the Cinergy movie theater in Odessa following several shootings in the area. And Midland and Odessa, they're pretty much close to each other. I think Odessa is like a 30-minute drive away from Midland, Texas. And Cinergy, I've been there to that. I've actually been there to that movie theater. And as soon as you leave Midland, Texas, there's a Cinergy right there to the right. And if you keep going down like 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes on that same highway road, that road is a Cinergy to the left, and that's basically near Odessa. It says it has been confirmed that the active shooter was shot and killed at the Cinergy in Odessa. Midland police said on Facebook there is no active shooter at this time. All agencies are investigating reports of possible suspects. CBS News reports 10 people were shot in Midland and 20 people were shot in Odessa. CNN reports one person is dead. Midland Mayor Jerry Morales told the New York Times 2 people are dead. Earlier Saturday, police said a suspect was arrested at the Midland Cinergy movie theater near I-20. CBS 7 reports 2 gunmen started shooting people together, then split up. It is unclear if the suspect taken into custody at the Midland movie theater is connected to the shooter killed at the movie theater in Odessa. So these are 2 separate incidences, that is transpired, today, over there in that area. That like I said, 2.5 years I've been there. A year, pretty much a year is when a year ago, maybe like a year and a few months, is when the brother woke up, and we had been going out there into Midland, Texas, and and he goes out there he goes out there alone, as of recent and prior times, but If anybody knows Midland, Texas, Midland, Odessa, primarily Odessa, has always been a bad place. You know, a lot of killings and things of that nature. So it's of no, it's not of, it's not nothing unheard of. You know what I'm saying? But it's just us brothers. You know, when we catch hell from certain people, you know, in certain cities. You know, what does Yahweh Shem Shai tell us to do? To shake the dust off your feet, put curses on those damn places, because well, the offenses must come, and those offenses, you know, these people, they don't even know what they're doing. They're getting themselves in a whole lot of trouble, man, with Yahweh Shem Shai. The scriptures say, touch not my anointed. You know what I'm saying? Not messing. I'm not saying that I am, Lord willing, I hope that I am. But these motherfuckers, their wickedness, you know, is crazy, man. You know, bearing false witness, you know, conspiring against me, you know, and they started hitting up the brother that's over there in Midland, Texas, because he was a friend of mine, you know. So, man, you know, I hope those motherfuckers got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I hope they go to bed afraid. You know, it says. Early Saturday, the Texas Department of Public Safety was urging the public to avoid I-20 in Odessa, Midland, and Big Spring as authorities searched for 2 active shooters who shot several people, including a state police officer. So, damn, man, they're getting it over there, man. And luckily, I'm over here in San Angelo. I came over here yesterday as soon as I got off work. So, you know, just went out, too, on the highways and the byways earlier today. So, yeah, man, you know, this is all through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Shai. There's no other way to look at it, you know, and you know, everything, the way everything's going on with these shootings, the shooting that happened in El Paso, with those stupid ass Edomites, you know, it's all going according to prophecy, you know. So, you know, the water Yahweh Shem Shai, man. I got a scripture here in Sirach, chapter 38, Sirach 39 and 28, that there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hell and flame, or fire, hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. You know. So these people, man, they're that are getting caught up with this, man. You know, and those men are spirits of vengeance, man. You know, and they're appeasing the wrath of Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, when I was, I'm not, like I said, I ain't saying that it was because of me. This is happening, but you know, those men, I've tried to reason with these fucking people, man. You know, and they you know they just lied in my face, man. You know, they're just being the devil. And I knew it, but still, it's still our job to be at peace with all men as much as lieth in us, you know. And it got to a point where I couldn't take it no more. It was done. It was done for, you know. So this is Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 4. If the spirit of the ruler rise up against thee, leave not thy place, for yielding pacifies great offenses. Okay, but that doesn't mean that when you shake the dust off your feet because they don't accept your peace, then that place is worse off than it was before. And not only that, it's worse. It's going to be worse for them than it was for Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know, let me bring that one out. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 13. And if let me go up to Matthew 10 and 11. And into whatsoever city or town you shall enter, inquire who in it is worthy. You know, so you know, us brothers, we don't go out into the world and just fucking act like we're hermits, you know, and just distance ourselves from every single person. No, man, we look for those that are like-minded, that seem like they're reasonable, you know, that may have some form of godliness, and we test the spirit by that, right? So it says, you and inquire who in it is worthy, and there abide till you go thence. And when you come into an house, salute it, right? And if the house be worthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it be not worthy, let your peace return to you. And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words, when you depart out of the house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. You see why? Because they rejected a man of the Lord, man. They abused him. They used him. They made no account of his labors, you know. And it's like during the time of Elisha, you know, whenever those kids were saying bald headed to Elisha, and he commanded 2 she-bears to come and devour those kids, man. That's how these people out here, they're a bunch of goddamn kids. And then when shit gets real, they want to be acting, you know, even, you know, like, you know, crying like a kid, you know, and expecting people to have mercy on them. But their whole life, they were, you know, picking on people, fucking with people, you know, unrighteously, man. Messing with individual people, you know. So it's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai that these things, you know, are going on, man. You know. There's a scripture I wanted to bring out. Let me see, Salakia, brothers, bear with me. Let me see the one that I wanted to bring out. Let's see. No, let me see. I kind of lost my train of thought when I was talking. But it says, matter of fact, let me bring out, let me see. In the book of Psalms. Let's see here. Salakia, my brothers. Give me a second. See here. Let's see. Salakia, man. Just give me a second. Oh, Khan. This is Psalms 105 and 15. It says, Salakia, let me start up. Psalms 105 and verse 12. When they were but a few men in number, yea, very few, and strangers in it, when they went from one nation to another, from one kingdom to another people, he suffered no man to do them wrong. Yea, he reproved kings for their sakes, saying, touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm. Moreover, he called for a famine upon the land, and he brake the whole staff of bread, man. So the Most High is making wonders happen before our eyes, man, because these people ain't making any kind of consideration or account of our labors. You know, the things that we're doing, the things that we do, we try to be honest. We try to live, you know, equal amongst people, you know, and to the best of our ability, being at peace, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as has afflicted him, and no man made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond what they look for. You know, and they repenting and groaning in anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints? You see, and that's what they be talking. They be fucking themselves up talking like that, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. Lord willing, like I said, I hope I'm part of that number. You know, it says, in the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. You see, but we're not in misery, man. We just keep pushing. We keep on trucking, going forward, man. You know, doing what we got to do. But in their minds, they think that we're miserable. We have no hope, you know. But they're far from the truth. Okay. It says and it says in verse 3, and they're going forth from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. Just like one of the guys at my last job told me, what did he say? Because I was like, man, I'm about to quit, and he was like, nah, don't do that, because it's not always green on the other side of the fence, you know. And I was thinking about it, but you know, I'd rather be in a low level a job, you know, where everybody is more humble and trying to, you know, make the best of things, versus some fucking pricks, some fucking entitled people, spoiled people, you know. It's nothing but pride in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And that's how Esau wants to suck you in, is by, you know, showing you how badass you can have it in this on this side. You know, look what you can gain. Just bow down to me. You know what I'm saying? The elect are not gonna bow down, man. Lord willing, I speak for myself. I'm not gonna bow down. But the elect, we know for damn sure they're not gonna bow down. Until then, this is what you're gonna get, man. You're gonna get things like this. Okay? You called it to yourself, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 16. But ungodly men with their works and words called it to them. For when they thought to have it their friend, they consumed to naught and made a covenant with it, because they were worthy to take part with it. So what is that? What is that? Death, man. So you took part with it, so now you're gonna, that's what you're receiving, your reward. Okay. So with that, hope it was edifying to you brothers out there. Stay strong, keep pushing, man. You know, the Lord is making miracles happen, man. Works. You know, he's bringing and pouring out gifts before our face, in our eyes, man. You know, and I know a lot of you brothers out there, you got testimonies to you know, to verify that as well. Okay. So with that,